everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to our May 11th regular town board meeting for the town of Rhinebeck. Would everybody please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America,
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well,
May I have a motion for the approval of our prior minutes from April 2017, our regular town board meeting?
So moved.
Thanks, Chauncey. May I have a second?
second,
Thanks, Ed. Any discussion? All in favor?
aye,
Aye. Any opposed? So moved. I'll make a motion for resolution 2020-124 for our preliminary accounts payable abstract number 5, 43 checks totaling $38,773.10. May I have a second?
Second.
Thanks, Alan. Is there any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
aye,
Any opposed? So moved. I'll make a motion for resolution 2020-125. Oh, nope. I'm looking for a motion for resolution 2020-125 for our intermunicipal agreement with the Rhinebeck Central School District for facility use. May I have a motion? Thanks, Alan. May I have a second?
second,
Thanks, Ed. Is there any discussion? Rhinebeck Central School District facility use.
Oh, right. I'm
so
sorry.
we, can I make a motion to table that for a while so we can look into it?
Why, Ed? Alan, what were you going to say?
I was just going to say the same thing Ed did. I would like the rec committee to look at this before we pass it. So I agree with tabling it.
The table? Okay,
Yes.
we'll table this, guys. Thanks. I need a motion for resolution 2020-126, our summer 2020 recreation department hires. May I have a motion?
Motion.
Alan, thank you. May I have a
Second.
second? Thanks, Chauncey. Is there any discussion?
I just want to let everybody know that the summer program is still being, is still questionable in terms of the restart of the economy, restart of the various phases. Recreation is supposed to be in phase 4, so it's quite possible that we won't get to have much of a summer program, if any at all. So the people that are being hired understand all that. It's just we're ready, you know, if and when there is a program.
Phase 4 is scheduled to start at earliest on July 1st. That's if phases 1, 2, and 3 go off without a hitch and no rise in numbers.
Right.
Okay. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? So moved. I need a motion for resolution 2020-127 for the purchase and sale agreement of street lighting facilities with Central Hudson Gas and Electric Corporation in accordance with the LED project. Chauncey.
So moved.
May I have a second?
I'll second,
Thanks, Ed. Any discussion?
Just so you know, I had made some changes to those agreements, and Central Hudson's legal counsel is reviewing those. So the authorization would be to sign it either in its present form or a form which is similar to the present form with those changes as soon as we get a sign off from Central Hudson. So.
Right.
Great. And Chauncey, if this sign off comes, when would we start with this project?
Well, we have to close with Central Hudson, and then it goes to the Public Service Commission, which can take up to 3 months, I'm told. So I mentioned, I think a couple of meetings ago, I'm hopeful that we can do the work or begin doing the work in August. It'll take a couple of weeks. the window, it'll be about 135 days for us to fit our 2 weeks into that window. So late summer, early fall, I suppose.
Great. Well, it'll be nice. Thank you. Thanks for all your continued work on this.
Thank you.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? So moved. I'm looking for a motion for resolution 2020-128 for the removal of tree stumps near the Recreation Park tennis courts.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Thanks, Ed. Thanks, Alan. So this is the second phase of the removing the inappropriate spruce trees and
Right.
replacing them with something more appropriate and less of a slip hazard.
Inappropriate and dying.
Inappropriate and dying, yeah.
Yeah, they were going.
Okay, so this is great. We can get the stumps removed and then in the fall, I guess we can plant.
Yes.
Great. Any further discussion?
I just wanted to add something to it. I exceeded the limit up to 2,000 because I thought maybe it might take a couple of days, but Bob Wyant was very helpful here. The rental will only be about $675. We can pick it up and save that delivery charge. It would only be a day's labor. So we're looking at about $1,000, not 2,000.
Perfect. Well, thanks for your continued work on this. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? So moved. I'm looking for a motion for resolution 2020-129, which is the temporary installation by the Cary Institute of Wildlife cameras in the recreational park.
Motion.
Thank you,
Second.
Alan. Thank you, Josh. Any explanation, Josh?
So Scout Breslin, who is a local high school student, has borrowed 4 cameras from the Cary Institute, and they're going to set them up in the park to document wildlife there. And that dovetails a little bit with the Conway study that's going on. So it'll be interesting to see what they find.
And this is so we can see how people use the park?
No, this is specific to documenting what wildlife is existing in the park at the moment.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Any further discussion?
I mean, with the quarantine, we're going to see a lot more wildlife than usual, I imagine.
Could be true.
Yes.
Right.
Great. Well, this is the good project, so thank you. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? So moved. I need a motion for resolution 2020-130, a contract with the Conway School for the master planning services in connection with the recreation park.
Motion.
Thanks, Josh.
Second.
Thanks, John.
What was that?
Josh, you want to tell us about this?
Yeah, so basically this is the SUSE funded master plan, which is being performed by the Conway School, which is a graduate landscape design school in Northampton, Massachusetts, and they focus on resilience in the face of climate change, as well as pollinator-friendly communities and things which are ecologically sensitive. So they're doing a study of our park, and they're going to propose some ideas. We had previously approved it, and now I believe we're just giving you approval to sign it when we get it back from them.
Terrific. Any further discussion? Any questions? All in
Just
favor?
so you know that I made some changes to their proposed contract, so there could be a little tweaking of the contract, but the resolution would just authorize you to change it with those changes as long as they're not terribly substantive.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? So moved. And thanks again to Susan C. for her very generous contribution and support of this project. I think we have resolution 2020-131. I'll make a motion commencing the local law adoption process for the proposed local law to be determined of the year 2020 entitled A Local Law Amending Chapter 125 Zoning in the Matter of Revising the District Schedule for the Use Regulations to allow a motor vehicle repair and service establishment in the ORP zoning district pursuant to the issuance of a special permit and site plan review and approval, and to provide criteria for such use. May I have a second?
Second.
Is that Chauncey?
Yes.
Thanks. Warren, you want to explain this to us for the public?
Yeah, we've been working on this for a while. There was a proposal made quite some time ago by Rugies, indicating that they would like us to consider amending our zoning law with regard to the town's office research park district to allow a motor vehicle repair and service establishment in that district. And when we examined the law, we thought that that would be a perfect spot for that type of service. And as a benefit to the town, we have negotiated an agreement with Rugies to discontinue certain of their automobile servicing and parking, related parking that occurs in the village, which we think would be a tremendous benefit to the town, and that would now shift up to the office research park if we adopt the rezoning. And we all agreed after studying this for quite some time that the rezoning made perfect sense because there really wasn't another place in the town that provided for this type of use. So we're starting the local law adoption process tonight by passing the resolution. We have the proposed local law, which you should have, and the part one of the environmental assessment form, which our planner prepared for us. And if you adopt the resolution, it would start the process. The only thing we need to plug in is the date for the public hearing, and I think we just would that be June 22nd? Does that sound, was that
Yes.
the
We
date?
have one on the 8th, but I think we need more time to get feedback from the planning board and county planning. So June 22nd sounds good, as long, if we have everything done, we'll begin it. And I think we will be able to start doing remote public hearings, at least for something not controversial like this. And we'll have 1 or 2 public hearings or 3 as needed.
So that would be 6:05 on June 22nd, and I'll prepare the notice
June
of the
22nd.
town clerk. And all we need then with that amendment to the resolution, you would just need someone to make a motion to adopt that resolution and then take a vote on it.
We scheduled the public hearing, Warren, you went out for 6:05 p.m. on Monday, June 22nd, the
Right.
commencement of the public hearing. We did motion this. We have it motioned and seconded. So
Right.
Is there anything else? We've scheduled a public hearing. Anything else?
Yeah, in the meantime, it would be forwarded to county planning for 239M referral and their comments, and to our planning board for their comments.
Clerks, make sure you forward this to county planning and our planning department. Great. Anything else? Any other questions or discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? So moved. Is there any other new business before the town? I would like to make a motion to go into a public hearing on a conference call. I can send you guys all a call-in number. I'll mute us while we're on it. It's to discuss the hiring of it's the employee hiring of a particular person.
Yeah.
Okay, I will mute everybody, and we could stay here while we're. Is everybody muted?
Can you hear me speak?
No.
I am not. Do you want me to be? Do you need me on this portion of the meeting?
unmute yourself, Liz.
Chauncey and Ed, get on the phone.
Get on the phone?
Yeah.
And mute yourselves before you do that.
Wait.
Okay.
Fred, can you unmute us all? Fred,
You can mute yourself, you know.
Well,
hi.
hi,
Josh,
can you see me?
Josh, are you on?
I'm here, yeah.
Where's Chauncey?
He dropped off.
Okay. This,
Where's Ed?
hold on, just
I'm
put me.
here. I'm here verbally. Can you hear me?
Yes, it's
Yeah, I
okay.
can hear you, Ed.
Calm down.
Just can't see me. That's all right.
We are going to motion that we do a transfer of funds out of the following numbers. Highway Part Town Fund 003-45110, lines 100 for $18,808, lines 800 for $1,014.39, and line 820 for $2,257. Also from lines of our 00304 account, 5130, lines 100 for $2,808, line 800 for $215, and line 802 for $337. Also in our 03 fund, 04 155148, line 100. John and Joan, don't worry about these line numbers. I will give them to you tomorrow in writing. I'm moving the $300 out of that. I'm moving $23 out of line 800 and out of the 03, 04, 5148, 82, 36. And from New York State Retirement, which is 03, 08, 90, 10, 800, 2104. From medical, 03, 08, 90, 60, 800, 17,000. And from 03, 08, 90, 60, 801, 224. This is effectively defunding one MEO position in the highway department from May 15th through the end of the year. I think we are facing a fiscal crisis, and we're going to have to look at austerity. And before we hire the person to replace the person who resigned, we need some more time to look at what funds we're losing. Do I have a second on this motion?
Second.
Does anybody want to discuss it? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? So moved. I will direct the bookkeeper to move the money out of these funds and adjust our revenue. If we find that we're feeling better off in a couple of months, we can certainly move to refund the lines and hire a new person at the highway department. But for now, we're going to be cautious and as we prepare for austerity. Does anybody else have any other business before the town board? All right, I'd like to make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Second.
Okay, thanks everybody. We'll see you soon.